Signs of a state remembering and mourning while celebrating the life of a man who impacted the lives of Hoosiers from all walks of life for decades. Bob Knight brought fame and notoriety to the Hoosier state. Good evening and thanks for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Nicole Griffin. The legendary IU basketball coach died Wednesday at the age of 83. And immediately the tributes, stories, and memories started pouring in.
Yeah, as Hoosiers reminisce, we visit one of the coach's favorite restaurants in Brown County. But we start tonight with Brad Brown live outside of Assembly Hall at IU, Knight's home for nearly 30 years, Brad.
Nicole and Mark, you have to remember this building was basically brand new when Coach Knight himself was brand new back in 1971 here on IU's Bloomington campus. And over the course of nearly 3 decades, they grew Indiana basketball into one of the biggest entities in all of American sports. And in this state, this hall became Knight's house, and for so many people, sort of a religious experience coming here to see the Hoosiers play through the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and all the championship teams and the great players that came through here. Now, of course, it became a little more complicated over the years, but last night the IU women's team, who has, of course, risen to national prominence themselves, held a moment of silence before their exhibition matchup, and they have since moved themselves into one of the top programs in the country. Well, the influence of Coach Knight has certainly carried over. The memorials began last night here on the Bloomington campus. And Indiana head coach Terry Morin, who's been here for 9 years now, after her women's team won here last night, had a chance to share her thoughts about the influence that Coach Knight had as she continues her career here in Bloomington.
My early memories of him is just growing up watching Indiana. And, at that point, you're searching for, what you could perhaps become in life. And there wasn't a lot of, at least we didn't see it on TV, a lot of women, female coaches that we could look at and say, gosh, that's something that I want to do. But, I think for me, it was, Coach Knight was it. He was a fabulous coach. And I fell in love with Indiana men's basketball at a very, very young age. And, he is perhaps maybe one of the reasons that, I'm sitting here today.
And there were so many people, not just from around the state of Indiana, but around the Midwest, for whom their connection to Indiana and to Indiana basketball was being a Coach Knight fan and therefore being an IU fan. Now, one of the interesting relationships between Coach Knight over the course of his basketball career was that with the media. Contentious at times, certainly entertaining from the outside. Somebody with a unique perspective is former WRTV sports director Dave First. Dave's time at WRTV included the final couple of years of Coach Knight's time here. He also covered Coach Knight's firing the fall of 2000. Well, before that, Dave was a student here on the IU campus. He grew up in southern Indiana, so he had a strong connection to the Hoosiers, to the basketball program, and to Coach Knight. I had a chance to talk with Dave last night about his thoughts upon hearing the passing of Coach Knight.
Well, I went to IU basically because Bob Knight was the coach of the basketball program, and I was an IU fan. And it worked out pretty well because not only obviously that I followed the team in the 80s, late 70s, 80s, and then when I got to college in 88, 89, and was able to cover a Final Four team in 92. But I kind of got a sense of what it was all about, and it was more theatrical than anything else. I mean, and by the time I came back and worked for Channel 6, WRTV, I kind of knew the inside scoop of what was going on. And so you had the game. The game was always great. What really made the news is whatever happened afterwards, right? You had the press conference. Would someone ask a dumb question? Would someone upset him in some way? And that just teed him off and went into any other direction. And the game is honestly secondary to whatever happened, whatever coach did after the game.
So many quotes, so many press conferences. You can find those online if you just make a search for them. Now, coming up tonight on the news at 6, we will hear from a couple other former coaches. Matt Painter from Purdue, Archie Miller, of course, coached here at IU. Coming up later this evening at 6:30, we are here for a press conference with current head coach, former Knight player Mike Woodson. Calbert Cheney will be talking this evening as well. We'll be hearing from current IU players and getting their thoughts on the passing of Coach Bob Knight, age 83, here in Bloomington this week. We'll have more of that for you coming up tonight on the news at 6. Mark, an interesting day down here, certainly, but some great stories being told and a lot of great memories about Coach Knight here on the IU campus.
Plenty of stories and memories there. And awesome to hear from Dave, who used a choice word there, theatrical. Interesting to see. We'll see you at 6, Brad.